That's what I told everybody. I was like, that's what she looks like. That is her.
I had a friend
Like
when
her
she
daughter.
came out that was like, she's just like Mei from Overwatch, and I hate her. And I'm like, no, you are incorrect.
You are very incorrect. She is like, I'll bring you back to my life with my electricity, but if too much, you will die later or now.
See, I love her, and she's my favorite character in all of Apex. But I also think that she's like an 11 on the crazy hot scale.
Oh, you should see what some of my friends fucking do with like the Call of Duty and shit.
Mm-hmm.
My friends literally every time a new pack comes out for like skins for the characters, he will go out and buy the ones with the leggings. Doesn't matter what girl it is. If it has leggings for that character, he'll buy it. Doesn't matter the price, he will buy it.
That's kind of fucked up, dog.
Yeah, because like he got the whole 100 tiers on the season pass to get the Maya skin or something. I think it was a skin for that one from first season, and then
Yeah, she looks like she on head. Yeah.
Yeah, she looks like her tits are showing more in this one, so he's like, I'm getting that. And he bought the other one, so. Oh, and here's the thing. Here's Octane's background. It says, one day Octane Silva was bored. In fact, he was bored most days here.
I love the fact that he blew off his legs trying to rocket jump. Absolutely in character.
I guess he's like, he's a CEO of something, like his own company.
Yeah, dude. He makes the drugs he uses. Oh, his heirloom is my favorite.
Yeah, his is his little fucking butter knife. Or not butter knife, fucking what's it called?
Butterfly knife.
Yeah, butterfly knife.
That turns into his syringe, dude.
It does?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It folds up into his syringe. It's amazing. It is the best. Then again, I say it's the best, but Pathfinder's boxing gloves are also pretty good.
All right, I got all the Star Wars Clone Wars added now.
Nice.
And this render is almost done. I'm almost off work.
So, what exactly do you work on?
I am rendering a cell at the moment. All the animations in it.
Dude, that's so funny though. Like Octane, he's only 24.
I love him.
He's only 24. Yet he was a producer of his own company. Just because he liked the action, he basically he blew his own legs off with a grenade.
Yeah, dude, he tried to rocket jump.
He didn't. He threw a grenade on it and jumped and tried to get over the finish line faster, but instead it blew.
Yeah. He basically was just trying to rocket jump with the grenade with his legs up. It's amazing.
I know. Oh yeah, it says that you.
Oh, you are awake.
I am awake.
Yeah.
Just go to bed. Mercury, go to bed.
Just go to bed.
That's real big words from someone within smacking distance.
Wait, that's cool. What?
Yawn.
Oh, that's funny. I guess Octane knows Lifeline really well. They're like best friends or something. Like really close. They're not just like wingmans. They're like close friends too.
But buddies.
Like she may be lesbian, but he's like totally into her. But he can't have that because she's lesbian. Sad
For
him.
now, eyebrows.
Octane will just enhance his drugs to make him, or he'll just get a drug and drug her up, and then
He'll create a drug to transition to female for 24 hours and then just transition back to male.
because she's also well, because the funny thing is she's the one who healed Octane. She's the one who like fixed him up.
She should have just got the Frost Nightingale effect. Solve the problem.
That's funny. What was it? And she's 24, just like Octane. Were all the characters 24 all of a sudden?
No.
All the characters I play, I guess. What's on a Pathfinder? How old's Pathfinder? 1,000 years old. He's been living
Pathfinder's like
longer.
3 years old, dog.
Age. He really wants to know too. That's what it says. Homeworld. He's trying to find out. Yes. Name MRVN. That's his
He's
name.
a Marvin, dude. You have to remember that.
Homeworld. He's trying to find it. Yeah. Yeah, so he fought in like the Apex Wars and shit, like the Titanfall Wars.
Yeah, dude. All the Marvins did.
But he's a worker bot too. He's just been modified.
Why does Destiny?
Cutscene.
But I put it. Two.
Oh, it's probably because you don't have a good gaming chair.
Yeah, dude. You need a better gaming chair. Solve the problems.
Yeah. Oh shit! He didn't even. Oh, that's funny. Well, he didn't actually fight in the wars. He was a worker bot for fucking just a city. Like that's all he was. He was just modified to be smarter than. That's cool to know.
I love the Marvins, dude. Titanfall 2 is such a good experience, but I could never get into the multiplayer.
Yeah, I loved the campaign, bro. The campaign was once they added campaign to Titanfall, I played it as soon. I actually cried on BT Jack. Not gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie to you. I cried. The first game I ever cried about. Not even gonna lie. Then I replayed it and cried again. So I hope they come out with Titanfall 3. Honestly, like I know this game's pretty important right now.
You know what their next game is probably going to be?
What?
Fallen Order 2.
It might be, but they said they're still kind of in development for the Titanfall 3, but because when Apex, they weren't expecting Apex to pop like it did.
Yeah, but the problem is, EA killed Titanfall 2, and you know they're going to try to kill Titanfall 3 too.
I don't even care if they kill the campaign. I don't care if they kill the multiplayer. They can kill the multiplayer.
No. As in they launched Titanfall 2 next to fucking Call of Duty and Battlefield 1 on purpose to kill it.
Really?
Yes.
I figured they just launched it like a bunch of fucking idiots. Because I heard there was a study like they accidentally they weren't trying to launch it there. Just a lot of fucking.
No, that's a fat lie, and you know it.
Why'd you tell them to do that? Huh? Problem? You got a problem with Titanfall? Oh shit! The fuck? That Lumba girl, the high security thief, she's fucking 34.
Yeah, Luba's pretty old.
Fucking old.
Yeah, Revenant's been around for a while.
Yeah, I didn't know he was like that old. God, they're younger than fucking everybody else. Fucking Octane. I thought Octane was just old. His drugs just kept him alive longer. Name unknown. Age unknown. For Revenant.
Revenant do be kind of edgy though.
Yeah. Did you see the way one of his fucking special like assassinations for you like are? Like where you just like what was it off of? Where he like basically runs up to you and fucking just gets his hand into a really small thing, puts it through your chest, and like kind of rips out your heart.
His hands can turn into blades. He is edgy as fuck.
But that's so cool, honestly. I'm not saying it's like cool that he kills
I
people.
love playing Revenant, but I hate to say that his silence needs to be buffed. It's awful.
His what?
His silence ability, his E.
Oh, where you just, if you crouch, you walk faster, or
No, its ability where you throw out a little orb, and if it gets close to somebody, it stops them from using abilities.
Yeah,
it needs a little buff. It's kind of awful.
I don't care that it's there, but they don't need 2 of them now. They had 2 of them.
I think that the way it is right now, he needs to have both, just because like if a team splits up, you're never hitting them.
Well, even then, like that means he could just trap you in a. If your team's in a corner or something, he could just trap.
Well, if your team's in a corner, you're already fucked up.
Well, not really. But I am mad about the whole what's it called. I'm not actually mad about this. I'm actually quite happy. I don't know why I'd be mad about that. The Peacekeeper becoming legendary weapon. I'm so happy that it happened like that.
I mean, to be fair, they put it back to the Peacekeeper at launch. They buffed it back up to being disgusting.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
do you
that's
remember
okay.
The Peacekeeper used to kill at, dude?
Yeah. But like honestly, I'm happy it's a legendary weapon. That means you're gonna see most likely less of them.
But you know what you're gonna see instead?
The Mastiff.
The Mastiff.
But honestly, that's good. I'm more happy for that because the Mastiff.
The Mastiff is a classic from Titanfall 2. So
yeah, it's classic from Titanfall 1 too. So it's just that just makes more sense. Like the Mastiff should have always been just a normal shotgun. The Peacekeeper, I don't think I ever sold that in fucking Titanfall, if I'm not mistaken. And the Mozambique.
Dude, the fact that they brought back Skull Piercer is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, it is. It's gross. It's like a 4-shot kill now. It's literally a 4-shot kill.
It's like, hey, dude, guess what gun I'm running again?
Wingman every time.
Wingman.
They need to bring the alternator with the rounds again, with the extra rounds that he got.
Yeah.
That needs to be back because the alternator is not still good.
It's not in a good spot right now. I want the gold Mozambique to become the standard. It was a little hot. I don't care. That was how it should be.
I think it's in a good spot still. Wow, I think the youngest legend so far is little girl here. You know, little girl. You know, Watson. I think she's the youngest. Because Wraith is fucking 32.
Yeah, Watson's a hopeful little baby.
What if Bangalore was like 18? What the fuck?
Dude, if Bangalore was 18, I would officially want her out of the game.
She's 38 though.
I believe it.
Yeah, I do too. I earned my stripes. How many years did you serve? My whole life. Oh shit. So right out of your mom's womb, you were fucking killing people, right?
Dude, are you saying Doom Guy's coming into Apex?
Oh, that's stupid. Fucking Cryptarch, it has air next to it, everything.
Of course it does. He hacked the computer, brother.
So what is? Wow, that does sound like a black. No offense, that sounds like a black person's last name. William.
Bangalore.
Yeah, Bangalore. That's her last name.
I mean, that's on one of her skins. It's on the police skin. It shows her name on it.
And her home planet is Gridrel. She looked like she was
I thought you were gonna say Detroit. I was gonna be like, damn.
Well, I was gonna say Africa for a second, but
no, that's too far. Detroit needs RoboCop, and she's RoboCop.
No, she's from Uganda.
No.
She's got a skin like that. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie to you at all. She's got a skin like it's pretty cool. It's like fucking Black Panther all over.
Dude, the skins from this season are kind of cool, but I kind of hate them at the same time.
Wow,
Block Panther.
Oh my god, you don't know. You don't have to though. You don't.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Yeah, we're good. I watched the movie a bit too many times because my school.
I don't like the movie.
I don't know what, but like for my school, they literally thought it was like the greatest movie ever, like ever invented. Ever.
See, my favorite part is when people are like, "Oh, dude, it's the first Marvel movie with an all-black cast." I'm like, you do see Martin Freeman right there, right? He's white.
Yeah, but like I don't get that. Like at the same time, fucking whatever it was called. Like my school I went to, I go to like not an alternative school, but it's a college. But like there's a lot of black people there, and they were like showing it as like a life lesson learn movie, like something you can learn. You can learn like
What's absolutely crazy to me is it has the opposite message that people think it does. The bad guy is the one that's like, oh, black people need to rise up, and the good guy's like, nah, that's a bad idea.
yeah, it's like teaching the wrongs and the rights, just the wrongs are wrongs. That's literally why the slums are the slums, because of the enemy. They're literally showing the proven right there. Like that's not, you shouldn't be showing a movie like that. Like, but like the people that were watching the movie, I was watching the movie with, like, this is such a good movie, and I was like, yeah, it's a good movie, I guess, but like,
Dude, it's on the lower side of Marvel movies.
it's not a movie we should just be watching to learn stuff from. Like they were like this, like the other movie they picked was with Will Smith about a real dude who actually like overcame some amazing things. That was a movie that we could learn a lesson from, not a Marvel movie that's all about, that has nothing but black people in it. Except for, like,
did you know that the Man of Steel Superman is based off of Jesus? That's what that feels like to me.
But no, fucking, I just don't even understand, bro.
I think I'm all for people having someone to look up to, but there's better people to look up to than fictional superhero from a fictional country.
Yeah, like seriously, like look, like watch a movie that actually did happen. Like seriously, like nobody ever talks about like what's the movie? Like people were asking, I actually said this during they were talking about like war and stuff, and they were talking about all the movies that didn't matter at all, like movies that were like all about, why you shouldn't treat black people like this. I'm like, okay, I understand that is not right. That is not right at all. But why don't we talk about this movie? Well, that has an all-white cast.
That doesn't matter.
That's what they told me. They're like, but it's all about the war. It was Hacksaw Ridge. I brought up Hacksaw Ridge.
Dude, Hacksaw Ridge is a good movie. The cool thing about Hacksaw Ridge
is literally a true story. The
cool thing about Hacksaw Ridge is that the reality is even more insane.
Yeah.
There's actual like new evidence that the dude saved more like 150 people.
Yeah,
and he continued to lower the number because he didn't think it was that important. He didn't want to be remembered for that. He wanted the people who died up there to be remembered.
Yeah, like in the part that they told me when I said that movie Hacksaw Ridge, they're like, that's not even an important part of history. That guy didn't even do anything good.
Dude, Okinawa is such an important part of history. Like, yeah, the ending of the Pacific Theater was kind of awful, but you have to realize it was either that or all of the Japanese died.
Yeah, like, but like honestly, what happened there was terrible. Yes, the nukes were not the best. The second one didn't need to happen at all, but at the same time, he literally told me that part of the war did not matter. Hacksaw Ridge was not important at all. It wasn't. And one of the dudes even had the audacity to say that's probably not even a true story. I was like, did you even watch the movie? That's what I like yelled at him. Did you even watch the movie? Did you wait till the end and see the credits and everything? He's like, yeah. I was like, well, then what did it say at the end of the credits? He said, I don't need to tell you that. And I was like, then you don't know. It literally said it was based on a true story. It is a true story. It even showed the picture of the real dude who served.
Not just that, the dude talked at the end of the movie.
Yeah, like if you literally watched, you would have seen everything. But no, the dude they were basically just roasting me about how Hacksaw Ridge just not. That's not an important part of the history. The worst part about it was that they said he didn't even save that many people. I was like, bro, he saved not only Americans, but he actually saved Japanese soldiers too. So
he saved 3 Japanese soldiers so that we could pump him for information, like the absolute Chad he was. But then when they got to the ground, all the Americans just killed him anyway.
Yeah, but even then, it didn't even matter. Like he didn't kill them because he didn't think it was right. He didn't think a gun would have helped him anyways. And honestly, to be honest with you, he did kill people. not saying that's good, but
He killed one person.
when he threw those grenades, he killed some Japanese soldiers in the process because he was trying to deflect them, and in the process he blew up. But
And actually, that's not accurate to what happened. He actually jumped onto a grenade.
that dude's a fucking legend if he jumped.
And not only did he jump onto the grenade, which sent shrapnel into both of his legs and pierced one of his femoral arteries, and it's amazing he didn't bleed out, but he crawled over to help another person who was injured by the same blast and told the medics to take him away first, the other guy away first, before they fixed him up.
Yeah, like,
While he patched his own legs.
I don't get why people, and like, I had one kid who supposedly says he knows a lot of things about history, say that World War II, he told me, he's like, World War II is fucked up. Nobody even likes talking about it. I was like, why? I was like, why does nobody like talking about it? What's your opinion that nobody should have talked about it? It's like, it happened the past. Nobody likes talking about stuff that millions of people's lives. It's like, well, it's true. You see people fighting in Afghanistan right now? There's millions of people dying right there.
Well, to be fair, people don't talk about the Spanish flu very often, and the higher estimate of deaths from the Spanish flu is equal to the amount of deaths from World War I and World War II combined.
Well, because people don't really talk about what fucking Stalin did. I mean, Stalin's just the baddest person of.
Stalin killed more people than Hitler. Stalin
Yeah.
and German Mao together killed a shitload of people.
Him and like some Chinese general fucking killed more people.
Chairman
than...
Mao. I just said it.
Oh, I didn't hear. I didn't know.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about them because we were allies with them during World War II.
We weren't really allies with China. China kind of was like, "Hey guys, Japan invaded us. We're not going to be involved. We're neutral."
Well, even we sent pilots over to help them, like in planes and stuff. So it wasn't like
a great movie based on that is it's one of Christian Bale's first movies. Let me look up the exact.
Well, if not even a movie, there's documents on it. We sent a squad of Flying Tigers. They were called the Flying Tigers. They were all American pilots. They were in P-47 Kitty Hawks and Warhawk that we were in. That's what planes they were in. So basically the training aircraft during Pearl Harbor and stuff like that. That's
the Empire of the Sun. I would recommend you watch it.
I've watched so many fucking documents on World War II, but I asked a friend, I asked a friend, like, what war would you be in, like, if you had to be put into the time of those wars? I told them the Korean War, but then my friend went on to a giant ramble why the Korean War shouldn't happen, because he was in the military and stuff, and I guess it was for no reason. It was just, he this is what he told me. He's like, I just wanted the South Koreans. I guess it was all against the South Korea and North Korea, and he said that was their fault. They let them fight it out. But honestly, I'm like,
no, yeah, we should have stuck out of the Korean War. We just were like, hey, no, the Koreans were our allies during World War II.
Well, yeah,
so
you're not supposed to, yeah, but you're not supposed to do that. If you have an ally with somebody, you don't just leave them. I know that's not fighting for anything for us, but like,
no, yeah, but the case of the Korean War, it was very much a them problem. We should not have gotten involved.
But still, you don't just leave allies out of it, like because what if we did that? What if we just stayed out of it and stayed neutral with nobody, just did nothing? What if like Britain all of a sudden was like, nah, you didn't join us during this, so fuck you. We're not allies with you, and now we have another enemy.
That's not how it works.
I know. The reason why we joined is because of Britain. We joined that Korean War because Britain was allies with South Korea and Japan and stuff like that. And that's why we joined back. That was the whole reason I saw the
documentary. I mean, the whole reason we got involved in Vietnam is because of France. So same basic thing.
Oh, actually, I heard the like stupidest reason, but it's true. It's because our government's stupid too. Very stupid.
No, the French government asked, and then we decided to step in, and then our government was retarded, and we stayed.
Yeah. We fought a war that shouldn't have ever actually been a war, ever.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a war. When I was going to business school, the Korean War the Vietnam War was one of the biggest examples of game theory that we used, because the United States Army and the Koreans were fighting completely different games. They were playing different games. They're playing different wars. Yeah. We were fighting to beat them, and they were fighting to live.
Yeah, I could see that being a thing, man. What was Yeah, actually one of my teachers, he's an A-10 Warhog pilot. He's retired, of course, because he's a fucking teacher. But still, he was telling us about because he used to fly the B-57 bombers,
Nice.
and he said he actually will never, because the college I go to, they do sometimes occasionally bring in Muslims, and he told me he will not teach them. Like he told the school this several times. They are not allowed to come in here and learn. He just won't. You can fire me. He even told me, he's like, nope. You know, because he was in the military. He just told me, I'm just not doing it. Well, because of that, they put on accident. They put one of those girls in there, and one of those girls, I guess, said something to him. I overheard it. I didn't understand the language, but he understood it, and he flipped shit. He did get fired, but that girl got kicked out of the school because he translated it to our one of the teachers in there that spoke 8 different languages. He's the one who helps them learn English and shit, and he's supposed to help them get into American life, and he knew what she said. It's about blowing him up and having fun playing in their corpse or something, or having fun killing people. So it was weird. I was like, dude, that's fucked up. I guess that girl had a brother that died, so she said something like that. I was like, damn, I'm glad I. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah, but I do want to serve in the army, though. I'm soon to be joining. All this coronavirus shit calms down more. I have to wait a little bit.
How long are you gonna sign up for?
As long as I can.
Word of advice:
Lifer.
do 10 or 12 years and then renegotiate to get a better deal. Don't sign up all the way for 20.
I want 100 years. I'm gonna live forever.
That's what I mean. No, what I mean is don't throw all your eggs in one basket with them, because when you renegotiate, you can get better pay, better benefits, shit like that.
I want to be their little puppy dog that assassinates people.
That is
Yeah, I was full on track to be a pilot in the Air Force up until I got to the psych eval, and the doc looked at me and went, "No."
Damn, that sucks. My uncles were both pilots in the Air Force.
Yeah, I had some fun traumatic experiences, TM, that they were like, "Yeah, we can't trust you under pressure." I'm like, okay.
I was like, you can't put me through a test or anything.
No, they just said that that it would, for what I did, it wouldn't have been, or for what happened to me, I should say.
Yeah, something similar they put you through if you want to be a sniper.
See, here's my plan. I don't know if it's gonna ever happen, but I really want to try this. I want to do boot camp in the Army, and do our Ranger training, and then I heard if you do Ranger training, you have a slight chance of being a Green Beret if they pick you for. I think they can even pick you before that. You'll still have to go through Ranger training anyways, but they can pick you ahead of time if you're good.
Yeah.
At certain things, like if they need it at that time or something, I heard. But there's certain formats.
100%. Yeah, you have to meet the certain height requirement, no head injuries, shit like that.
Yeah. My mom, gonna tell you the truth, dude. You could punch me about 1,000,000 times in the skull, and
I don't think that's something the Army docs want to hear.
I know, but
you go to MEPS and you're like, yo, you could punch me 100 times in the head, it wouldn't be a problem. That doc will look at you and be like, deny?
the doc would be like, let me test that theory out. Grabs a hammer.
He wouldn't.
Grabs a hammer.
Dude, the doctors at MEPS are assholes. They act nice, but they'll do anything they can to push you out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's. I think that's not really something. That's something they do to. I don't know. I have a friend who literally told me that too. Told me the same thing. He's like, they do, but I heard they do that on purpose. Because then if you do pass, that means they believe that you could do it. No doubt in their mind. They're doubting everything at first, and then if you make it, you're good. I don't know.
Because I had really high scores on everything too.
Yeah,
Be a pilot, you have to go through the officer tests and everything. We had to specially schedule that shit.
I didn't have the credit to go into the Air Force. That's why I just went with the Army. Plus, I was in that military academy for fucking like 3.5 years.
So how long did you serve or something, dude?
I'll try to shorten the story, but essentially, what happened was, after I got out of the military academy, I signed up pretty much immediately to take the deal. The deal was that I'm going to go through basic training and ACT, and I would leave there as an E4 corporal rather than an E4 specialist, so I can go into NCO school. And then I would leave NCO school as an E7.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would go into special forces training and do all the other shit.
Mm-hmm.
But what happened was, after I got out of basic, there was a family matter that they let me go home for. And when I was home, I got jumped, and these guys killed me, essentially. Like, I was dead for like 2 minutes or something like that, 3 minutes. And I was in a coma for 3.5 weeks. About 3.5 weeks. But
What? Why did they even do that? Like, what was their philosophy?
they were attacking one of my friends, Blackie, and he was getting jumped, and I tried to intervene. I'm like, dude, he's on the ground crying. Like, you guys won. Like, just step away. And then they got cocky and tried to fucking fight me, and I pretty much fought all of them off. But I didn't see the fucking one guy that I fucking Superman punched right in the throat. I thought he was down. He apparently went and grabbed a 2x4, and I didn't see that. And he snuck up behind me and just cracked me right in the fucking temple.
Oof. So did you bleed out, or did you just?
The only reason I'm alive is because their girlfriends called the cops. And then 2 of them were nurses, and they saw what happened. They came over and like lifted my head up and wrapped me up and shit. And yeah, that's the only reason I'm alive, is because of them.
You must thank them. Like, I would thank them. Honestly, I'd be like,
I did.
I'd be like, hey, if you ever just want to like ditch those losers.
Oh no, they're all in fucking jail for like 10+ years, dude.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure if you pick a fight like you actually, and especially if you're going into the military and you just not doing anything wrong, I'm pretty sure
it's like
that's like beating up like a cop or something, because you're technically working for.
Yeah, no, they got fucked, dude. Like, they got hardcore fucked. But yeah, essentially, the first person I saw out of the coma was my recruiting sergeant. He told me straight up, like, you can't go in for special forces. He's like, is there something else? He's like, you got high enough scores, essentially, you can pick anything else. And I was like, no. And then they straight up gave me the offer, like, well, you won't be honorably discharged or dishonorably discharged. It'll be a medical, and we're sealing it. And I was like, okay.
So what, do you get paid by them still then, I guess?
No.
No, okay. That sucks.
But I do get the benefits of getting awesome guns.
Oh, so you still get like some benefits though, because you were just
Some. Yeah.